Alright, let's get started. Mappy. I can't see my splits. I need to see my splits. Kinda helps. Okay, we're in there. I need to figure out how to pin a message in Twitch. Because I'm smart. Stop pin. Oh, okay. Right, that's how you do it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we have sound. And of course, I've got sneezes. Right. Oh, apparently I've got big sneezes. Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Sorry. I'm really sorry. What a way to start a run with a sneezing fit. Okay, right. We are gonna get this started. Hopefully adaptation's kind to us. But yeah, we are gonna do a GDQ submission run once I stop sneezing. Oh my word. I'm really sorry. It's just like the sneezing fits just come out of nowhere. I'm just gonna have to mute a second and get them out of the system. Okay, there we go. I think we're good now. Alright, so I'm gonna get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, hi, I'm Lady Smaell, and welcome to Worldless. This is a 2023 2D Metroidvania game made by No Name Studio, who are a Spanish-based developer. So right off the bat, just gonna mention the small elephant there. I'm obviously not speaking Chinese, and the language is in Chinese, so that's a speedrun choice. It is a faster language for the small amount of cutscenes that are in this game. Yeah, so that's why that's in Chinese. It's like Japanese and Chinese. Like a lot of speed games, it's a lot quicker. So we are in the tutorial area here. This blue, misty, beautiful game. This just basically to give you the basics of traversal, jumping, moving left to right, the usual. Unlike a lot of Metroidvania games, unfortunately, jumping is not faster in this game. It is slightly slower, so we're just going to have to deal with run speeds. Fortunately for us, our protagonist, who's called Edda, is not too slow. She's quite nimble on her feet, shall we say. So we're just going to go through the tutorial area. You may have noticed this game's very visually stylized. Heavy emphasis on vector shapes and use of color, and it's really beautiful throughout. It's also very relaxing to listen to. As you can hear the background music's very chill. So as we just gone upwards there, you might saw like two opposites fighting. We're now going to do the same. So this is the sort of gimmick of this game, is that there's no traditional sort of enemy grinding. Each enemy is an individual encounter that you have to fight one-on-one. So this is our rival. His name's Avon. We're just going to let him beat him up for this encounter, because it's pretty much a cutscene encounter. You can't beat him, basically. So we just want him to get our bar in the bottom left corner filled as quick as possible, and that's how we're doing it. So yeah. So the basic premise of this game is that it's set after a big bang of some description, and from that big bang, these two sort of warring factions have emerged, with them both trying to claim supremacy. But as has just happened, when Avon's just tried it's called absorption in the game. So basically, you absorb your enemy to steal their power. it hasn't gone to plan, and they've sort of combined rather than been absorbed. So, yeah. So this sort of fusion of Ava and Edda has sort of created this mini world, and sort of our job now is to figure out what's going on, how we've done it, and is there anything else we can do, kind of thing. So this is one of the old ones. So these are from before the Big Bang happened. They've been around since before then. And he's going to teach us how to interact with the environment. So we get this sort of resonate ability, and that allows us to interact with lots of different things within the different areas of the game. He's a little bit jealous that the entity that created the Big Bang in this game has sort of taken notice of Edda and Avon because of what happened, the fusion. So they've essentially sort of transcended their base selves. And he's a little bit jealous of that. So it's still kind of tutorial at this point. Showing us how to use the map system. So you can sort of see the blue dot's us. The orange dot is Avon, so we're chasing Avon. You can sort of see these sort of dashed lines in sections. That is to show that there is a sort of, they're connected. That's the best way I can say it. So there's like little void areas that connect all the areas together in like one massive map. So if you know where you're going, you don't have to go through that hub area we're in. You can just go through the full map. But to a newcomer, it's not the most intuitive map. But you sort of get the hang of it the more you play. So here's our first real encounter. This is Butterfly. He's another sort of tutorial enemy. He teaches you about your physical block abilities. So you have an attack turn and a defensive turn. So here we're learning about Edda's physical defenses. So attacks come in two flavors. Physical and magical, and each is denoted by a different type of line. A horizontal is a physical, and a vertical is a magical. We'll see some magical attacks in a minute. So the aim of the game is to get the bar in the bottom right corner up to a point where it's sort of glowy over that line, and that allows you to absorb your enemies, and that's how you get your skill points and get your upgrades in this game. So this is Moon. This is the second enemy in the game. And this is the magic defense tutorial, essentially. So there's a big emphasis on timing in this game. So if you time your attacks and your strikes together, not just button mash, you get more absorption points when you're building your absorption. And you can chain all your attacks together. Same with your defensive moves. If you time your defense perfectly, you might have saw on the Butterfly I got like a star sort of thing. That means I've perfectly timed it, and it means that Edda's shield doesn't degrade as quickly. It essentially does less damage, shield damage. So here's our first movement ability. So this is the dash. And as it might suggest, it's really useful. Got nice range of movement. You can go up, you can go left and right, which is really nice because it gives you essentially a kind of double jump, which is really lovely. You can pick up another skill point. So as you can see, not all the skill points are enemies you have to fight. Some of them are just already defeated enemies on the ground. As you can see, we're using our resonate to sort of interact with these little glowing dots that produce platforms. So each of the areas has got their own sort of little gimmick. And this one, the glowing platforms, is this areas. So you can see in the background there's some more entities fighting. we're just going to sort of dash our way through this area. And basically just try and get our way back to the door we came in from. That's the plan right now. There is a little bit of a cooldown on a dash, so you've got to be a little bit careful with how you time it. I've been caught out more times than I care to admit. But yeah, so I've just gotten an upgrade. So that is a time upgrade for when we're in our fight. It gives us about an extra second in our attack rounds, give or take. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does really, really help, in all fairness. So we're back in our hub area, and we're going to go to the next section, which is I call the green path. So as you noticed, as we went past some of the map sections, there's no door open like it did for the green area and the blue area. That's because we haven't accessed the doors yet. Not all of them are open from immediately, so now we're in green path. So the gimmick of this area is these little keystones that we have to interact with, and they produce portals that fire us upwards. There's a lot of verticality in this area. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky. Nice. Got all straight out on that one. So there's very much a risk versus reward system in this. The more absorption you have, the more of those inputs are shown, but it's slower. So it's very much a risk if you go early, because you're going to be missing inputs and you're sort of guessing. And the inputs are always completely random, so there is a very heavy RNG element. Not to the point where it's unplayable, but it is like there is a decent amount of RNG. So we're just gonna go through here. So there is potentially a skip coming up, which I'm not going to go for because it's completely not safe in any stretch of the imagination. But it does skip an enemy, and it saves like a minute. But it's basically triple frame perfect. And yeah, it's not been fully optimized by the community yet. We know it's possible, it's just really hard. So it allows us to skip this fire elemental. So when we just went through the waterfall, we actually skipped a fight and an ability. The ability was the ice magic, which, as you can see, this enemy has an ice shield. Nice, it was a good pattern. So we don't need it for fire elemental, theoretically. We can still get him, but there's an enemy later on where it can be kind of detrimental and cause a bit of a time loss if we're not lucky. So there's a little bit of luck involved in the run, but we'll get to that enemy a bit later. And yeah, he's not my favorite enemy by any stretch of the imagination, just due to the randomness. So just doing a little skip there because we don't want to wait around for the portals to spawn. Cutscene, let's go. That was a very, very good green path. So something we haven't mentioned yet is that Edda's kind of allergic to water. He's very, very allergic to water. So if you fall in the water for whatever reason, it respawns you on land. But luckily we just got the sprint ability, which allows us to run over water. So it allows us to traverse to the far side of this area. So this is the fastest speed tech in the game. just quite straightforward. You hold the button down, you go fast, which, you know, is always lovely for speedruns. So we're coming up to another fight here. Again, this is kind of cutscene-y, but I'm going to do something very specific to trigger the cutscene early. So we used to have to wait an extra round to trigger this cutscene, which is like 8 seconds, maybe a bit more. But we figured a way to make it trigger early, which is always lovely. And we've been introduced to Summon, the big green dragon, who is basically this game's super boss and is one of the donation incentives. So his fight it really tests your mastery of the combat in this game, but it is a very, very fun fight, and it's exceptionally challenging, but it's very rewarding when it all goes right. So, as I said before, the map is all interconnected, so we're just passing through another area. We call this area the tower. It's very vertical based. Unfortunately, that's the only time we see it in any percent, which is a pity because it's an exceptionally good, fun area. There's lots of really intricate platforming and some really interesting enemy fights in that area. So this is the wind elemental. 3, 4. So I was doing an animation cancel there for the thunder spout for the beacon animation cancel. Oh, it's been very nice with the patterns today. So you can animation cancel your magic by quickly tapping the physical attack. So you can like chain them together really quickly, which for that enemy is really handy because he's super weak to thunder. It does have a few other uses for some of the enemies in the run. Whoops. Just another sort of tool in the arsenal to sort of speed up fights and break down the barriers. So you might have noticed that enemies have got these sort of diamond-shaped blocks, diamond-shaped icons next to them. That's usually because they're known as their blocks, essentially, so you have to break them to increase the absorption. So we've caught up to Avon. So there are 2 ways to do this fight. You can pacifist it, which is the way we're going to do it. Just talk it out. Or you can take him on and beat him down. So if you take him on and beat him down, it does give you a slightly different cutscene here. So Edda would approach with her sword drawn and try to skewer Avon. But Edda has now disappeared, and we have our second protagonist. So this is the second gimmick of this game other than the battle system. We have 2 protagonists, each with their own movement set. So Avon is obviously our dark side. He has different elemental magic to Edda. He is double jump, which is really nice. He's not as fast as Edda, doesn't have anything like sprint, but he has his own methods of being speedy. And he's also the reason we have not spent any of our skill points yet. We are going to pimp him out, essentially. So because you get to this point, the game expects you to have certain abilities with Edda at this point, and therefore would give you the equivalent for Avon, which is really handy. So we're buying some things called techniques, which are basically chargeable attacks. Avon also has access to 2 types of elemental magic, wind and fire, which is really useful. He also has access to a whip, which is his absorption damage weapon, and it is very useful, as is its technique. See if we get the 1 round. Oh, got a little lucky there, no arguments. Okay, so we've caught back up to Edda. So we're going to have a little cutscene here. So as we've kind of accepted ourselves and so on and so forth, we're basically transcended further, which means the map's going to transcend further. So we're now unlocking the full map to traverse. We're also unlocking the next main purpose of the game, which is the transcended bosses. So they're sort of donated by the green orbs on the map that are going to show up now. So there's 3 of them. And the aim of the game now is to basically beat them. So we're going to go do that. So with both of our protagonists, we have some really nice movement options. We can switch between them both freely. So yeah, now it's just a case of we have all the tools in our arsenal. That was not a great start, but oh well. Fine though, that's totally fine. So yeah, as you saw, Avon's charged whip does a tremendous amount of absorption damage. So that's why we kind of use it. It's like really useful. And you can get like launch jumps with Edda's sprint, which gives you just a little bit extra speed, and you can just chuck Avon off the edge of platforms really, really quickly. So the first transcended boss we're going to go to see is Bipolar, or also known as Duality. So each of the transcended bosses are similar to Avon and Edda, whereas they've both got a dark and a light counterpart. So it means that they have access to all range of the magics, lots of different physical attacks, and it's just knowing how to attack on what part, essentially. It'll make a little bit more sense when I go into it. So I went the wrong way, but that's okay. So we're going back to Green Path. That's where Bipolar is. So obviously with both of our characters, we got some much quicker movement. So we did used to come to this area second. We used to do Bipolar second, but I kind of discovered that there was a quicker way to do the boss we now go to second with, which is lovely, but it's also a lot riskier, and yeah, the transcended bosses can be very, very temperamental. Okay, so we're gonna go face. That's a really good start. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit dicey. I thought it was a little bit slow, but it's fine. That's the Holy Bat, and he's not a meme as such in our community, but he's sort of our icon of worship. And we have our own little cult. So the game actually wants you to like unlock that keystone and take some portals up, but there is actually a back way into the boss fight, which we're going to do now, if I don't suck. Oh my word. Wow, I am really bad today. Anyway, right. There we go. That was just poor. It happens, unfortunately. Sometimes you just get the angle wrong and it don't work. But yeah, so in the current patch of the game, this sort of backdoor is patched out, which is a bit sad. So we're just gonna give Edda some abilities. Because it's like a minute faster than the route it wants you to take, because you skip a fight or two and some unlocking of keystones, and yeah, just a fair bit. Okay, so this is bipolar. So as you can see at the start there, he had 2 different forms, and yeah, it's given me the nice pattern. So obviously we don't have ice, so we kind of want to see thunder here. It's not like super necessary, but it is nice to see. Oh, I didn't quite get that. That's really nice. That's very nice. And we've got a magic, so go for it. Fine. So other than the shoddy platform, and that was actually a pretty good fight. So yeah, we're just gonna basically just drop right down to the bottom. Lovely descent, that. So yeah, there's a lot of dropping down. Obviously, when we drop, we get like a stun animation, so just trying to get out of those as fast as humanly possible. So we are now going to blue. Going back to the first area. So we need to go through the blue area in order to get to the next boss, who's in the red area. And unfortunately, this is the only way to access it at this point. So we're just going to run really quickly through this area. So the next transcended boss is it's not my least favorite enemy in the game, but he's definitely my least favorite boss enemy, because yeah, so basically he is the Phantoon of this game. So for anyone who's not familiar with Super Metroid speedrunning, Phantoon is a complete RNG boss who can cost you tens of seconds of time just on a pure whim. And Adaptation's kind of similar in that regard. He potentially can cost you a lot of time if you're not lucky. So before I mentioned we didn't get the ice ability, this is where it really comes into play. He starts each fight with 2 elemental shields and a physical shield, and the elemental shields are completely random, and it can go off abilities you do not have. So yeah, he is a bit of a pain. We're just doing a little bit of underwater puzzle platforming. Yeah, he can easily cost you like loads of time just by giving you bad shields. But before we do that, we've got to beat this enemy who's Root and get our final Okay. So our final movement ability is Snatch. So we've seen those little orange dots that are dotted around? That's what they are for. So to people who've played Ori or Guacamelee 2, it looks familiar. It's very similar to the bash ability or the eagle shot from Guacamelee 2. So basically allows you to latch onto things and just fires you off at great speed. So let's go. So quite fun. Unfortunately, we haven't found too many exploits. Well, I take that back. There are definitely some exploits with Snatch, just not in the way you would think. In one of the really short categories, so this game's got a few sort of shorter categories, one of which is called Path of Determination, which is basically the equivalent to the Path of Pain from Hollow Knight, although I'd definitely say it's not as extreme, from what I've been told about. So I want big pointy sword. So we're going to go take on adaptation. Please give us a nice shield. That is not a nice shield. That's not what you want to see. So you don't want to see ice. Ice is bad. Oh, he's being mean. So this is where the orangey element comes in. If he gives us a nice pattern. There we go. That's a nice pattern. Okay. So I just need to make sure both of our characters have a technique charge, which we do, which is marvellous. There we go. See if this all goes to plan. Looking okay. So this is the other reason why this fight is very dicey. And we've just ruined it. Ugh! Didn't get what I needed. Oh well. Right, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. But yeah, that's exactly why adaptation's a jack. Oh, I thought I had it. Don't know quite why I got it. Anyway. Yeah, adaptation was just being a total jerk there. Also, hey Magma, how's it going? Okay, right. I can quite. A little bit annoyed. I think I might have, if I'd done a fire level 2 into a wind, I might have been okay. Nice, Magma. That's really awesome. That is like very cool. All right, let's give this another punt. It should take me to just before I need to stop. Let's see if we can get a good run. Actually, I'm going to grab a very quick drink. So I'm just going to mute my mic. Sorry, where my avatar was just being very weird then. Anyway. Oh, has my camera gone weird? 1 second. Does this from time to time? Come on. 1 sec. But yeah, Summon and Halo, yeah, they're not fun. I got pretty good at Halo, obviously through doing any percent, but yeah, I can well imagine Summon's a proper nightmare. Okay. Right. Oh, the Halo phase. Right, I got ya. Yeah. Yeah. Summon's just really hard to do hitless. Yeah, okay, let's get going. So I've only got really one more shot at this tonight. Right, let's go. Oh, excuse me. Right, ready to go in. Excuse me again, oh my word. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to try and have a good run this time. I've got until next week to sort of get the submission video together. I've sort of done an offline one, which I might just go with, but just going to enjoy this run and hopefully get through it. I mean, I got a bloody gold on sprint, which was really nice. Had a really nice first pass through green path. Okay. How's your day been, Magma, by the way? How have you been? Other than doing ultimate. Oh my god, my brain is not working today. Ultimate trial. Oh my god, I couldn't even remember the name of the category then. Oh my word. Yeah, I've already lost about 3 seconds just from faffing about there. Let's see if we can make it up. Okay, just gonna enjoy our chill run. Enjoy the chill. Okay. Oh, my brain's very tired. That's still workable. Might not be 6:45 workable, but it's still workable. All right. Too early. Knew I hadn't got that. I was trying for that jump again. I just knew it was too early there. Let's see if it gives us a nicer pattern. That's a pretty nice pattern, to be fair. I just didn't know what the fourth input was. Just chilling and playing some Worldless. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that last run was really good. Up until adaptation, and maybe bipolar as well, with the messing up with the platforming. But I managed to get second round wind elemental and first round Araman, which is not common. So actually, the first part of that last run was really good. Actually, I take it back. Okay, 647 is totally fine. That's absolutely a workable start. That's not workable though. That hurts my soul a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna have to make it up. Anyway, I didn't jump right. That's way wrong. Yeah, that's a reset. Oh, I don't even feel like doing this tonight. You know what? I don't even really want to play this right now. I want to play something else. I want to maybe do Ultimate Trial. I don't know. Yeah, I want to play this right now. I might just play some Master Duel. Okay. Which ones? Be right back. Oh, that's hope. Hey, Dead Sonic. Getting a bit burnt out, so I'm gonna chill and do some Master Duel. And be sucky. Because I was just in the mood for it. How are you tonight, anyway? Ooh, something shiny. I got a shiny. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we get. Let's see what shiny we get. If we get anything shiny, which doesn't look like we are. Yeah. I was just in the mood for it. Ooh, Minerva. Pretty. The Athenian light swan. Like it. Yeah, I like playing Master Duel. It's one of my blow-offs. Well, that's just, you know when you're just playing stuff, it's like, it's not fitting right today. It's not fitting right today. So I'm going to play a little bit of Master Duel, because I've got some Duelist Cup stuff to do. I want to earn my gems. So I'm not playing a good deck, for the record. I'm playing, yeah, well, you'll see what deck I'm playing in a minute. Come on, let me go second. I want to go second. Boom, I'm going second. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. That is definitely a hand. What are we up against? Oh, it's Yubel. I don't like Yubel. Yubel makes me a sad panda. So funny enough. Okay, Dead Sonic, let's have a laugh. What's funny? Yeah, you just do your Yubel stuff. I mean, I've got shenanigans. XYZ cards like level 30. Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of? Is that Neuron? Is that like the C1000 and something numerous Neuronicon or something? I can't remember what it's actually freaking called. It's pretty ridiculous though. It's something like that. Oh, okay. Yubel player can't Yubel. Okay, let's roll. I'll take a Yubel player can't Yubel. Yeah, I was trying to. It's got a really long-winded name. I know it's something like Numeronus or something like that. It's pretty cool. Ooh, 20 gems. Nice. I'll take that. And I've still got some OG secret rares from like the very early packs hidden upstairs somewhere in our box of cards. I want to go second. Sangan. Yeah, if you didn't notice what deck I was playing, I play Ancient Gears, and I have played this deck for freaking ages. I love this deck. Okay, that's not a great hand. I mean, I can do stuff with it. It's just not a great hand. Oh, it's King Stars. Okay, so I've got Horus Engine, which is never fun. But hey, might get lucky. Target one face-up card you control, destroy it. Okay. Oh, I do like a good Monic deck. Dead Sonic, are you a traditional Frognark deck, or are you just like full Monic from like the newer set kind of thing? What are we up against? That's it. I do like a good Monarch deck. I am a sucker for a good Monarch deck. Although they bang Ronin turn, and it makes me sad. Full on Monarch, nice. That was when that got all that extra support, it was a beastie deck. We might be here a while. What ended up in the grave? Commander's not bad. Alright. Alright, we've got some shenanigans. I've definitely got some shenanigans. Actually, yeah, I can get Therion out straight away. Which is nice. I mean, I could always add Commander to my hand as well, theoretically. That field to graveyard. If this didn't sent there this turn, so yeah, I could technically get Commander back to my hand. Ideally, I want a Gear Town. But unless he gets some serious negates on the board, he's going to be hurting. Although I'm feeling like I'm about to get Enlightenment Dragoned. Probably only got enough time for a couple of games, but it's fine. Yeah, I said I've played since old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, like GOAT format. That's when I sort of got involved. Although I wasn't serious back then. Sort of around, like I was sort of serious around like start of the Synchro era into the XD areas where I played like quite seriously. As in actually went to a couple of like competitions. Not that there's many in the UK. We managed to finally get a YCF and I had to travel literally to the other end of the country to go to it, which was fun. But it was a really nice weekend, to be fair. It was really fun. And I did better than I expected, so I'm always happy with that. But I do tend to gravitate towards like OTK kind of decks. Like Ancient Gears, I used to run Karakori OTK, I've run Heroes OTK. I just like to do damage now. That's sort of my shtick. Yeah, ideally I want a Gear Tone. Oh yeah. IP Masquerena, yeah. She's absolutely a VTuber. Masquerena's pretty cute. I like her. And Little Knight as well. So this isn't great. Those two are a pain in the backside. So that's basically a formula synchron for Link monsters. That's obviously Judgment Dragon. SP Little Knight has the ability to banish a card. Oh, really? Why would you do that? I mean, I get it, but that was not the right move. I wasn't going to activate the effect anyway. Okay, let's see what the draw gives us, if anything. I mean, that is certainly something. Okay. Right. Now we have to ask the question, am I about to get Ash Blossomed? I am totally getting Ash Blossomed. I'm getting Ash Blossomed. Oh my god, I didn't get Ash Blossomed. What on earth? Let's go you. Let's go you. Nope. Because their effects are negated. That's fine. I'm trying to bait out all the... Is that an Appaloosa? Are we going for an Appaloosa? Going for an Appaloosa, okay. Right, what are we doing? What am I doing? Right, let's activate that. No. Dang it, that's a little bit annoying. See if we can get... We're gonna Appaloosa it. Fine by me. Just trying to figure this out. I could theoretically go for that. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I have a Dark Golem on the field. I am an idiot. Oh wait, I don't have a Dark Golem on the field. That's really annoying. Hey, it's fine. We're good. I still do some stuff. Let's try and burn out his Appaloosa a little bit more. Yeah. I think we'll leave it there. I kind of wanted to destroy his face-up spell, but I've got some shenanigans I can do. I've definitely got some stuff I can do. Forgot the negate makes it, yeah, it's annoying, but forgot. I'm possibly losing this. Really? You tripped? You had a kaiju? That's some BS right there, mate. Oh yeah, this is over. I could have survived maybe if we didn't have the kaiju, but oh, what? You had a kaiju? I hate Horus Engine. I can summon a million monsters. My fault for forgetting about Dark Golem's effect being negated. Oh well. Go for another one. Lucky, that was pure luck he got a bloody kaiju. Ugh, how rude. Okay, so I'm seeing Dolphin, which is making me think stupid Kraken deck, which is really annoying. Ooh, okay. Going first, alright, that's interesting. Not ideal, but it's interesting. I mean, I have a hand, which is nice. Okay. Right, we definitely want that out. What to get is now the question. Do we go for an elephant? Yeah, I think we're going for that. I would like You contribute one monster, draw one card. That's rather annoying. Oh no! This kind of works, I guess? I'm gonna get Tanker and a fusion. You, where's the fusion spell? Pull me. I want you. Tribute this card. No, I want you in the graveyard. No. Brain can go in the graveyard. Right. Let's send one of you. Let's send you. And let's send... Get across. You. Okay. Okay. Not much else I can do right now. Possibly should have set Droplet, but more handy to have it on my turn. What are we up against? Fallen of Alvaz. So I'm gonna get Mirror Jaded here, is my sort of feeling. Yeah. I love it when I'm actually capable of figuring stuff out. Ooh, that's kind of smart. Can you ignore summoning conditions? That's fine, but we're not going to have a field. Please, yeah. You can't use your effect. You can't use your effect, which is annoying. Lorezus, what do you do? Can't remember what you do. I mean, that's a GG, isn't it? Yeah, that's death. Again, just everybody has the card they need. Everybody just has, the monster reborn. Oh, I had that thing where you can just super poly my monster. Would have been fun if I could go for Howitzer. Alright, let's go again. Let's see if we get a bit more luck. I'm still learning this deck, so I can't really be too salty. Cool, kind of what I want to go second. Although, if he's playing Dragon Maids, I'm going to be like up the wazoo in negate. How many negates are we going to get on the board? Let's see. Talent, Dragon, Golem's kind of cool. Okay, some stuff. Yay! It's Snake Eyes. Oh no, it's Centaurion. Oh, okay. These are kind of fun. Don't mind Centaurion too much. Still got a lot to play around. Wouldn't mind a tank around about now. Okay, you're a pain if I remember rightly. Join the MFA. Oh wait, no, you're fine. Remember rightly, these guys don't have a lot of negate. I could be wrong. Bestial Rebellion. What do you do? Join your main phase. Spanish. Okay. That's going to be the issue. Right there. Okay. Alright, let's see what we run. I mean, not ideal. Of course, the Ash Blossoms are. Are any of these machines? No. Okay. That's fine. At least I've got him to do base out the Ash there. What do you do again? Draw 2 cards, look at your opponent's hand. I think we're going to go for the draw too. Okay, we're synchroing something. Love it when I get to play my turn. Crimson Dragon, what the fudge do you do? Are you an Omni Negate? Are you an Omni Negate? Quick effect, can target one house of face. Okay. This allows you to bring out Omni Negates though. Yeah. Cosmic Blazer. Are you gonna negate me? Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, he's still responding. Okay, are you doing something, mate? She's just taking the piss now. Oh my god! Can I please play my turn? What should we go for? Yeah, let's go for that. Should have possibly taken control of Cosmic Blazer, but okay. Kind of bait out the Cosmic Blazer. There we go. Just negate and destroy, or is it just fine? Fine. Please. I mean, it would be kind of rude not to do that. Okay, you've got another freaking response. You can seriously go screw off. Here time. Yeah, I'm dead. Again, everybody just has all the answers. A million negates and ash blossoms and thingies. It is exceptionally frustrating. And all the searches in the world. I mean, like I said, I know I'm bitching and I know I'm playing a deck that isn't meta, but, you know, it's just a frustrating mess if you don't play meta. Oh, they just completely screw. I literally have 1,000 negates dead, Sonic. Have 1,000 negates, and I'm just gonna screw off your monster, and you don't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's pretty much what that happens. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be Eldritch, and I hate Eldritch. What have we got? Vanguard of the Dragon. Okay, let's see what we get. I know what I'd like to see, and that'll do. Do I want to go for Stature? No, I should really go for something else. Where are you, Dark Column? I would like to get fusion spell. Not that I'm sure. What else do I want to get? Maybe a Gear Town? Yeah, let's get a Gear Town. You in the graveyard, please? I think I have a graveyard effect. Yeah. No, I want to try and maintain a hand as much as possible, so let's go for that. Can I use Gizmecky? I can. Risky, but we'll roll with it. I mean, hello, nurse. Fine. Have to double check there. Also, we got it in the car. My fault, that. Being a slight derp. Could have done more there. Should have done more of it. Should have got 2 of the fusion spells, and I could have. Ugh. Shouldn't have got Gear Town. Should have got 2 fusions. Could have finished that. Not quite. Not quite finished. What I should have done is summon that first and then fuse. Come on, mate. Okay. What are we reviving? Commander, interesting. Ah. And that's not going to save him. It's really not going to save him. At least I get to see what's in my hand. Do I still have a fusion spell? Possibly not. Oh, I do! Got lucky there. Nice to have them in the graveyard. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, finally got a win, that's nice. And that's where I'm going to call it tonight. Okay, at least we got one win. It got dragged down well into the Shadow Realm. I shouldn't do any more. No, we're going to call it a night. I need to go start my dinner. But yeah. Oh, stretching. Right, I will be back tomorrow night with some more Worldless. I just kind of lost it a little bit tonight and didn't want to do it anymore. I just realised my avatar is really, really weird now. Webcam, yeah, the webcam's being weird again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's really stupid. I don't know why my avatar is doing that. Please ignore it. But yeah, I'm just gonna transition to that. But yeah. Hopefully, we might do a bit more Master Duel. Trying to get some YouTube footage and stuff. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go raid Peeves because he's streaming something new and funky. So we'll go raid Peeves. Not stream info, not edit stream info, page channel. My god. But yeah, we'll go raid Peeves. Alright guys, have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.